we talk, like, the more it sounds like a show. Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Teacher Talks. Here with us today, we have a special guest, Ms. Sharon Taberski, and she's going to talk to us about her book, Comprehension from the Ground Up. Welcome, Sharon! Woo!
Oh, wow, it's great to be here. This is awesome.
We are just delighted to have you here today, Sharon. We would like to talk about Chapter 4 of your book, which is titled Time to Write. Do you have any helpful tips for our teachers out there who might be having a little bit of trouble organizing their writer's workshop?
Susan, what a great chapter to pick. This is one of my favorites that I wrote in this book, and that's because in this chapter I give teachers helpful tips on how to design an engaging but effective writer's workshop within their classroom. In this chapter, I put emphasis on a reciprocal relationship between reading workshop and writing workshop, and that way they can work together. So my students end up increasing their writing skills while working on reading skills at the same time.
Oh wow, Sharon, this is very true. You mentioned in your book that when you first started teaching, you did not have this mastered.
Oh, Susan, I had the opposite approach when I first started my writing workshop. I had my students write about topics that I chose. They would write their pieces, send them in to me. I got out my red pen and I corrected everything. All grammar, spelling mistakes, I would send it back to my students. They would fix them and bring them in to me. It got to a point, Susan, where I was even erasing those mistakes and fixing them myself before putting them up on the bulletin boards outside.
Goodness, we've all been there, haven't we, Sharon? But, you know, you seem to have come a long way since those days. How would you organize your writer's workshop today?
Well, I went to this weekend workshop, about writing workshop, and it just transformed my outlook on this subject completely. I now design my workshops every single day, and I have my students set with a writing folder and also a project folder that has resources inside them that help them during their writing process. I now have my students write about topics that they enjoy, and I really encourage my students to write. And in the end, the students end up with more longer, richer, and more elaborate writing.
Oh wow, you really have come full circle, haven't you, Sharon?
It's been a journey.
Well, folks, we are going to take a commercial break, but when we come back, Sharon's going to tell us how to create mini authors in our classroom.
Fucking bomb!